Hello everyone, my name is Tian, and today I'm going to be a presentation about decision making as the merit personality steps. So now I'm going to introduce what is the merit personality models. Maybe most of people did not hear it before. The Myers-Briggs personality models is based on the introversions, extroversions, seeings, institutions, thinking, feelings, structuring, perceiving to film. The 16 personality models. These are the totally 16 personality models are from the different peoples. Some of have the personality test models can be the scientists, the teachers, the engineering, or the nurse. So, according to the report, different personality system models types, the people will choose the different the jobs. And why I'm interested to read this because I didn't know the special personalities, the model of each person before. Not how I never heard of the personalities models. So when I studied this topic, I was amazed and the feel interest. It turned out that there is the professional classifications of each person's personalities. By learning the personality models, and I was able to understand myself better, and I was able to understand my friends, classmates, and around me as well. By knowing what personality types they belong to, I can communicate with them in different ways, and maybe I will know which types of the job I choose is better. And now how we use the personality models in the HR professionals, and we can see these pictures. They have the employee, the self-employees, the students, and employees. The percentage of the 16% personality system models. And as the human resource persons, the main job is to deal with the people. Therefore, understanding the personality models can help us in the human resource department, assessing the people to other departments according to the different personalities and strengths, getting along with people in other departments, and checking whatever connects with our companies when facing him or hers. Also, learning the math personality models help us to communicate with other people. And I think there's necessary connections between each person's life personalities models and the selections of positions. You can also learn smart personality models to see if the person meets the company job requirements and teamwork. The HR department is mainly responsible for the text of the requirements, the performance, and the trainings, all of which need to communicate to be related to the people. Because of this, MS personalities help us in our human resource work. Like if someone's feel uncomfortable when he stays too many people, maybe they can not suitable for the group work. Or if we hire some people need to communicate with our customers, and these people must be the positive as the energies. It's not like the people feel not happy and feel upset every day. So that's why, and I think the Mayor's personality tab will help us in the HR professionals. And the second topic I'm interested in is the decision makings, and why I'm interested. Before I started it, I think decision making is really common, right? People do the decisions every day, like what do we eat today, and what bags I need to buy it. But this is the common decisions. We did not to think about the results. But if we make a decision for some important issues like what type of the job we choose in the futures, and when we go into universities, what's the majors we studies, that's really important, right? And now from this topic, I know there is really have the rational decisions making the models. They have the 6 steps in making the models. And the first, we must identify the problem and choose the decision styles, and choose the best solutions and elevate the decisions. Before making decisions, before that, I need to consider the choose the decision styles or the best solutions. This is not considered before I studied this topic, but now I know that making decisions is the rationals, and we must need to consider the result and analyze the positions when we identify the problems. And we know, and I know, the group decision making and the individual decision making, the benefits and unbenefits, and how we can use decision making in our HR professional career. The first, when we hiring employees for companies, the human resource people need to make decisions that must be considered as group, because hiring people is for the companies, not for yourselves. Recruiters must analyze process abilities, strengths, weaknesses, abilities, and they do so from the pool of people. And since they are still selecting a few people from many, learning how to make the group decisions is respectful of entire companies. And first, why I say that? Because the decisions makings for the hired people is must to make sure these people is truthful for the requirements for our companies, and they're like the last topic, the personalities is truthful, and we need to consider when we hire these people, they will good at our jobs, and they have the responsibilities to after group work. So this is all to the issues we need to make decisions to hire these people before that. But besides this, in the HR positions, decisions are made in terms of the approaches of the performance. The human resource employees need to analyze which risk is more effective to help the company's pursuits through the app results. They also have to decide and analyze if the employee's performance of the creator meets the company's requirements. If anyone has problem with the app results plan or performance result, they will need to investigate and analyze the situations and decide on final solutions. By learning these topics, making decisions, I know that rational thinking looks like when we face individual decisions and collective decisions, especially in the face of HR work. We need to make decisions for hiring the companies to make the decisions for choosing the performance for each creators. Also, when facing the problems with employees and the films, we should know how to make the best decisions and facing employees or disagreements about results, rewards, and punishment. Because decision making they need to by yourself or by the group. If you are the HR, the group work, you must need to collect numbers of your groups, and we need to listen everyone's opinions. It's not to depend just on yourself. So, like how we learn these topics, and we can use it in the HRs. If we are in the like to build, because the HR's professionals, the responsibilities is to build a relationship with the people, and also the business, the companies and the employees. Sometimes if the HR decide this, the rewards or the punishment for the employees, maybe these people will feel this unfair, and we must to analyze his positions in the details, and make the best decisions for him or hers. Because if they have the problems for you, it's your problems, not as have the two big problems. It's just one of these is for yourself, and the second problem is for the companies. So making decision making totally is for the group. The group is the companies. All we make the decisions is for the development for the companies. And I introduced these two topics. The one is the minor personality test, and the second is decision making. I think that these two topics will help us in the HR professionals, because the HR's the job is the first and important is to communicate with people. You just know the worst types of the people and their personalities. You can communicate with them better, and use the right ways to communicate with them, and you will receive the right feedback. So, and we just need to make the best and the right decisions, and we can hire the best people and the right people for our companies, and just people use the right persons, and they have the long development, and everyone will know the right positions in the area department. If the wrong people go to the wrong positions, they cannot do the best work, or they just feel it's not just is, then they will feel very tired because they do the job is not suitable for him or her. So this is all my presentations. Thank you for listening.